Hey guys, Happy New Year.
Hi, Bobby. Happy New Year to
Happy
you.
New Year, Bobby.
Let me chase Shahab down, see if he's able to join.
There he is.
Oh,
Morning, everyone.
Hey, so Bobby and Shahab, this is, I know, the 5 spreadsheet meeting. I'm not going to be able to join the meeting tomorrow.
yeah.
I was hoping we could talk about logistics for both things today, just so I'm.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
actually,
we decided
can you?
to not have a meeting on January 2nd for Excel sheet. I think this is different meeting.
Okay. Good.
Wait, what?
So we had talked about it in this meeting last time, and I don't think people were expecting to meet today.
Oh,
but-
I see. Okay, but
Yeah.
let's we were running out of time, so I figured who do we want at tomorrow's bow meeting, Shahab? We should send them an email and say, hey, be there. We're going to talk about the spreadsheet.
Bobby, in the last meeting, if you recall, we basically noted that our first meeting is going to be on January 9 at 9 a.m.
Yep.
Oh,
So we
okay. So
have
you don't
more
want to you don't want to bring them back earlier? That only gives us 3 weeks.
I think that's what we decided, and we said we're gonna invite Cadence, Alphabet, Synopsys, and Blue Cheetah.
Okay, so since we haven't done that yet, do you want to nudge them to coming in tomorrow instead of next week? I'm asking, or you're still saying let's stick to 9th?
Up to you guys. I'm available tomorrow.
Because we're down to like even if you want to have some semblance of progress, we're down to what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks right now. And if we push this to next week, we're down to 4 weeks from then.
I'm available tomorrow if everybody else on the call and Kevin.
Kevin's not available tomorrow, but we're in reasonable sync with Kevin, I guess.
Okay.
And we can just give him all the ARs that nobody else wants. It'll teach him to miss a meeting.
Wait a minute. I agree with the first part of your sentence, and wait a minute. But yeah, you'll get more people tomorrow. That's not a bad idea. But we had agreed to turn the 9:30 meeting into an hour going forward.
Yeah.
If you remember, Boppy, so at least we should keep that for 9 next next week, starting at 9 for the next few weeks. And then if you want to turn tomorrow's meeting into a spreadsheet discussion, that's fine.
Actually, I think I don't want to turn it to maybe I should be careful in my head. I don't want to discuss the spreadsheet itself. I just want to get everybody prepped and say, hey, these are the deadlines. We need you to please start attending every week regularly.
We just send an invitation. Let's see how many people they're gonna show up.
Well, I'm going to also actually push a letter on top of it, right?
Yeah, I think what you want is to publish a white paper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we want more than attendance. We want reviewers and contributors.
Yeah. But who do we, so mainly tomorrow, what I want to do is prep people to that. Hey, this is the deadline. We're now we're now running up against the deadline.
Right.
Please participate actively and choose a role.
Okay, I think the key people who are missing is the Leticia from Alphabet and Ela from Blue Cheetah.
Leticia, and then I think Simran Saini is the.
And I've tried different people at Synopsys and Cadence. Let's see how many people we.
Right. Who was it that was from Synopsys at the Data workshop?
I forgot her name.
I did too.
Oh, Madhumita, I think.
Yeah,
is her name.
Right. Thank you. Awesome.
Madhumita is her name. But did you notice that what's his name left Cadence and joined Marvell? Rishi.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
It looks like Ken Chang took him then.
Sony Kapoor is on Synopsys.
Yeah.
Madhumita is from excuse me, Sony Kapoor is from Alphabet. Madhumita is from Synopsys.
Synopsys.
Okay, who else did we want?
I'm gonna also invite another person from Synopsys just in case. They are in sync with Madhumita if she cannot make it.
Okay, I'm CCing Madhumita and Manmeet right now.
Yeah,
Here,
Manmeet is good, yeah.
hang on. You guys can just see there. Let me just close some things here.
Bobby, we cannot see anything.
Yeah, I'm basically like every time I go through this pane, I'm basically cleaning up my screen. All right. So what do we want to say? Who else do we want? Do we want Andy? Do we need anybody else? I guess having Andy from Fraunhofer wouldn't hurt if he's interested.
Okay.
Who else? Who else do we want?
From Cadence side, we can try Yang Zhang.
I don't have the email, I think.
Yeah, I will send it to you.
Okay. D2D Phi metrics white paper. Yo. We're coming up. Triplet Summit. By the summit. Starting next week. Will be. Okay, we can use tomorrow's meeting to bring everybody into sync so that we don't burn next week's meeting on this.
I emailed you her email. It's just sorry, I messaged you on the Zoom link.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah, that's a good idea to get everybody up to sync that hasn't been following along.
Who else was at the meeting? Oh, Majid, is Majid here with us?
Not today.
Not today. Okay, Majid is there. So, do you remember? Do you remember who we had sign up that day saying, "Hey, we're interested"? Meeting weekly 9:10 to a what is it? What are we going to do to? We need authors for various sections. Reviewers like to use tomorrow's bow meeting 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific to bring everyone. Did we have anybody from Intel volunteer to? We didn't, right?
We never tried, but they are not on the IP business.
They're not in the IP business. Okay, who?
I just sent you another person from Synopsys.
Well, wait a minute though, you say, but this is about metrics to evaluate buys, so I'm not sure. You can have people who are buying as well as people who are.
Yeah,
making.
we can. So, but do we?
I mean, you have a new on the call. We've had other people participating that are not just designers of files.
Right. Tomorrow's board meeting to bring everyone into sync. so we can get off. Start next week. Less than 5 weeks. Ila, that's the other guy was missing. Okay. Do you remember like who else from the Chiplet Summit? It was you guys, Majid, Synopsis, Alpha Wave. I can't. The optical guys are the only people who were there, right? Ayer and Ayer, Intel, and you.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else that I'm missing from that five workshop? And Andy and
Let's see, there was Kevin Yee from,
yes,
I'm
thank
sorry.
you. That's the guy I was looking. Thank you. That I knew I was missing one important. Thanks, man. You're a genius. All right.
not a genius, barely.
Eh,
barely
Samsung
a
guy.
copy.
So okay, I think that Kevin Yee is the guy we're missing, and I think we have John Schaff, but he's okay. I don't think
Intel, we can invite Mike Lee if you want, but
I
he's
don't.
more on the LR side rather than die to die.
Do you want to invite your buddy and see if like
He's not in this business.
Said?
Yeah, he's more on the photonic side.
Okay. Okay, then let's start here, and we'll forward it to the Intel people and say if you guys want to come in, we're more than happy to have you as well. There's nobody at Mentor or something who has like a, okay, so if we can get this, we'd like to use tomorrow's board meeting 10:10 and bring everyone to sync so we can get out to a fast start. We're less than 5. Weekly 9 to 10 on Tuesdays.
How many people we invited from Alpha Wave? Only one?
Letitia and Sony.
And who? Sony? Okay.
Sony Kapoor.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else I need to say?
No, I think this is good. You want to paste the Zoom link also there?
Yes. Okay, and then we got, where is the Zoom link here?
Let me
It's
find.
under people, right? All right.
But it's gonna be for tomorrow, yeah?
It's the same thing. So we use one link for everything.
Oh, but by the way, Anu said someone from GUC, apparently she cannot unmute.
She
just,
what?
she takes
Oh, you're right. What's his name? Aditya something.
yeah, let me find her name.
Yep, Aditya Raina.
You find it?
Yeah, I know. A Raina or something. Yeah, this
Yep.
one. Okay. You may recall my workshop. White paper on metrics to evaluate D2D phi IP. A group has been meeting 30 minutes every Tuesday. The last few weeks on this topic. Fair? Anything else I need to add, or can I send this?
No, this is good.
Wait, I need to CC you. I forgot that. I got too many emails for you, man. Okay, and then Majid. Okay. Oh, wait, Boonchong, you're with Intel, right?
Who?
Yeah,
Anybody you can think of? Do you want to ask anybody to come in and join this effort? I know you're joining in all the way from Malaysia and everything, but no, Boonchong is dialing. Okay, well, think about it. Okay, I'm going to send this out then. Bango. All right. Okay, what's next on the logistics train? This is really all I wanted to get accomplished today, to get everybody else lined up so that we don't lose next week's meeting just bringing everyone into sync, and they can come prepared as to which portion they can contribute to, etc. So I'm done at my end as far as this meeting. That's what I'm trying to say.
so I understand you. Can we talk about the other subject you brought up just briefly?
Sure.
In the emails you sent over? So you had talked about addendum versus spec. So I know you're creating an area to work on Bo 2.1.
Right.
The Wednesday meetings will be devoted to that, not tomorrow, but after tomorrow.
Yes.
But my response to you yesterday was just, I don't like erratas when erratas are written in a way that, there's a whole bunch of changes to the main spec and you have to keep reading them, together. So my question is, did you envision this as a standalone appendix that doesn't really have any changes to the main spec, in which case an addendum works pretty well, in my opinion?
That is my understanding.
Okay.
We can clarify with Elad.
Yeah,
So
I think
we're doing.
Elon's the spec master.
Yeah.
And you're okay, because it sounded like in the link layer, he isn't expecting lots of changes. I'm not very familiar with that spec, frankly, so, and it's okay
There are
if
two link
one's
layer
a spec
specs.
revision and the other is just an addendum to you.
Just so we're saying, there are two link layer specs. One is a control spec, which I've been sitting on for an eternity, which I hope to knock off, hopefully this week. And the second is the actual original data path link layer, which nobody's touching unless he's got somebody in mind who can review it.
Yeah, he just said the memory stuff's gonna require link layer changes, but I don't.
Got it.
I
Okay.
don't, because it could be imbalanced, read and write paths. There's stuff that's just. Anyways, we need Elad. He's one who's, I can't speak for him. I don't know what his thinking was. So, okay, so
But on the file layer itself,
it's
it's an addendum in my book.
an addendum, a standalone appendix that it's optional anyways, and these are things you could do for a memory interface, and it doesn't change much the spec language in most places.
I think it shouldn't at all. In fact, I think the Bo 1.0, 2.0 was like more of us sort of correcting things, but 2.0, unless it's a major revision, the baseline spec should stay untouched.
Okay.
Basically, for all practical purposes, I think these are coming along the lines of Bo modes, and each mode is orthogonal to the others and should be somehow compatible with the others.
Yeah.
But the discussion is whether we're actually going to create incompatible modes. So that's the other big open. Like especially the 4-bit, 8-bit stuff may just end up being incompatible.
Okay. Okay, so we'll park it for now and bring it up a week from.
Yeah. But I mean, it is like, Bo 2.1, but release, I think you're right in that, having one spec to read makes sense, but I would prefer Bo 2.0 to be the base spec, that we don't keep rejigging that. And I'm half afraid we'll inadvertently change something.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just from the prior meetings, the ones we had that you didn't attend, people had asked for slides that I presented, for example. We need a place to put material so
Here,
people,
that I can give you right away. He was like, I was going to clean that up.
yeah, you
here.
were gonna work on that. So just,
Yeah.
that'd be great if we could get that ahead of our next meeting, so people can
Yes.
material and we can make
Yeah,
progress.
that I can do, right? In fact, I thought it's just I just create once we decided to move to Google Drive, it's much easier.
Yeah, we're gonna do the changes in Google Docs, we decided, right?
Yeah. So here
Okay. That would be-
and but the big question is, I was about to upload Marek spec, and then I like, wait, do we really want to redo the whole thing? And if we do, I'll upload it. There's a few figures missing, etc.
Yeah, let's have a meeting where he and Elot are in it, because they're.
Yeah, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link to this drive in the main wiki, and we should be good from there.
Awesome.
But the big question, I feel like, all of these are sort of repackaging into AI, so that's a good thing in my head. So Shahab's optical stuff, your memory stuff should be sort of a bundle in my head.
Okay, yeah, I haven't seen Shahab's optical stuff, so was that presented in this meeting as well?
It's been presented, I'd say about 2 months ago before you joined, I think.
Okay,
Right, Shahab? You did it either in August or September.
Yes, I did.
okay,
Yeah. Just before you got engaged in a big way with us.
yep. Okay, sounds good. I'll look for those slides and get everything in one place when we start Create a Space.
Great.
Sounds like a plan.
Awesome.
All right, I think we are done.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
So Shab, you'll be there tomorrow, right? To walk everybody through where
Yeah.
we're at. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then I think we're in good shape. All right, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.